the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Epic Podcast. Me and Jared in here tonight. Man, how was your sports week?
Man, same old, same old. Bengals got smacked. We're officially out of the playoffs.
Heard
Shit,
about that.
hey, it is what it is, bro. But shit, other than that, nothing really about yours.
I'm gonna say about the same. Colts put up a fight. Better game than what I thought it was gonna be.
For sure.
Still lost in the end, left too much time on the clock at the end. But yeah. We're getting a healthy Anthony Richardson back in.
Y'all starting him or what? What you think?
Nope. They already announced Phillip Rivers as a starter, so
Man.
I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Pacers the same old, same old. College basketball, nothing really jumping off. Not yet anyway, so yeah, no man, got the NBA Cup tonight, which is what we actually gonna start off talking about.
Yep. That now.
I just got in and me and my daughter wanted to have a talk, so we did that. So I didn't get a chance to turn it on, but finals going on right now on Amazon Prime. You got San Antonio Spurs and New York Knicks. Right now, let's see who's winning right now. It's 23-24.
Knicks is up 1, yeah.
End of the first. Well, 2 minutes left in the first, I should say. I didn't see this matchup, man. I really thought that OKC was probably going to beat the Spurs. 2-point. They only won by 2, but yeah,
Did
man,
you
tough
watch
game.
that game?
I did not get to watch that game either.
Oh, yeah.
How
It was
was it?
probably
Okay.
the best basketball games I've seen in a while. It was one of them ones like neither team wanted to lose. Neither team deserved to lose. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, run after run after run, defensive play after and one. That was one of the greatest games I've seen in a while. I was
and that means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. It seemed like it was kind of the same thing on the other side with Orlando and the Knicks, man. It was only a 12-point game, but 132-120, they was putting up buckets. Brunson jumped 40, 8 assists. It also put him in third for the third most in franchise history.
That's crazy.
Carl Anthony Cat, he dropped 29. He was 9 of 11 from the field. Yeah, man. And New York 7-1 when he scored at least 25. So New York went out there balling too, man.
They're now the third most 30-point games in Knicks history and only been there since 2022.
40.
Nuts.
Third most 40-point games.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He got there in 2022.
Yeah, I was saying in 3 years, like that lets you know how much of the weight, you know what I mean, how much of the load he carries. So,
yeah.
And that's crazy. Like the OKC and Spurs game, I think OKC entered with on a 16-game winning streak. So
yeah, they was whooping shit.
Yeah, and had Wemby come back after missing 12 games. You know what I mean? 22. Yeah. I think 4 players scored 20.
Yeah, and the crazy part about that game is it don't count.
Right, right.
Those are records, but by far the best NBA game I've watched all year.
Cool. And just so y'all remember, for whoever wins, they get $500,000.
If we have 500, some extra, some.
Yeah, 530,000. My bad, it's a little more. 530,000. So, it's kind of let you know when you put some money out there, man. I've been an advocate for this. Put $1 million on the line for the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, I agree with
2
that, bro.
million, 3 million, whatever. Give out some money at dunk contest. You want people to get in the dunk contest? You want them to get creative? Hey, half a mil goes to the dunk contest winner. You want the
Yeah,
best
they
3-point shooters? Quarter of a mil go to the best 3-point shooter. Like, put some money out there. Skills challenge. Hey, you want to prove that you the best point guard or you got the best pass or whatever. Skills challenge. Or shoot, quarter of a mil to the skills challenge winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the money out there. They showing you in the NBA Cup that when it gets down to crunch time, you put some money out, and this is half a mil. Like a lot of these guys make more than that. You know,
Mhm.
anyway, but they going out here and hooping for this extra check.
Yeah, for real.
So put the money up for the All Star game. Y'all ain't got to do all these special rules and all that. Put them on the court. Hey, look, winning team.
And
Everybody
take,
gets a meal.
and take it back to East versus West. Like that, I
Hey,
think that's the
please.
worst thing that they could have done is to switch that part. East versus West, put them in they regular jerseys like the old days,
Mm-hmm.
and then put some money on it, and then see what that gets you.
So you can see your favorite players out there repping your team. You know what I mean? Going hard like they used to do in the
Mhm.
'90s. Just
No,
and put
I
some, like I
agree.
said. Hey, look, y'all play for money. Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all don't want to risk getting hurt. You know what I mean? For nothing. And a million goes to them. Not y'all split a million. Every player gets a million. Even though y'all already getting money, but an extra meal, who wouldn't take it? Who wouldn't go out there and play hard for a meal?
Right.
Come on. Like they playing hard for a half. So come on. Like I say put it if it was me, that's what I would propose. Y'all got it ain't like they ain't got the money. Put it out there.
No, I agree.
Put money on all these challenges. Dunk contest, half a mil. Psh, get some of these real good dunkers to go out there and take the risk. But why I'm gonna do that when I can have a weekend off? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But if I can get paid, damn near game money to go out here and perform, you know what I mean? Show up.
I
I think
definitely
a lot
don't
more
think
people would be more interested.
I don't think it will move like the highest. It's just weird. Like I mean, I think people think that they're above it. Some people blame that on LeBron. I don't really know whose fault it is.
It's not his fault.
Uh, I mean, right, but everybody wants to blame LeBron for everything. But
I have heard that sentiment that if LeBron was to get in the dunk contest, like it would bring it back. Like that's not. Trust me,
and I
he's
just
not the
think,
one holding the dunk contest back.
yeah, and I just think that his his pressure was different. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't just do anything normally. Like even when Jordan entered the dunk contest, it wasn't no, oh, Jordan better win it or he's gonna be worse than LeBron. Like none of that existed. So like when Kobe did it, Kobe wasn't even playing when he did it. At least
Yeah, he was. He was like his
he
second year in the league. Like he was young. Like
wasn't even playing on a regular basis. But
yeah,
like for neither one of their situations has been like LeBron's. Like everything he does, he's being judged. Like he's being pressured. It's a win or you this or you ain't this and you ain't never gonna. Everything he does is that. So like, bro, I ain't doing it. Fuck y'all. All y'all do is criticize me anyway. Fuck you and your dunk contest. So I mean,
and
I'm with him on that.
and he ain't never been like a super creative dunker. Like he's
Right.
a, you know what I mean? Like he a straight down the lane dunker. He's always been a high jumper, like all that stuff. But like he
Definitely
can't
got the
go out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't go out there and just do a in game dunk
right.
in a
And
dunk
then it's like,
contest.
what does he have to do? What does he have to gain from going out there and losing to Mac McClung? Like what?
Right.
Like how? What is he? I mean, not saying that he would. I'm just saying like, why even? What the point?
Like to go up against a dunk specialist. Like I would
Like,
consider him like a dunk specialist. Like
yeah.
it
All
doesn't.
them years like that Nate Robinson won. Like what does he have to gain against going against Nate Robinson in a dunk contest?
Yeah.
J.R. Smith and Birdman. Like what's the game from
You
that?
just see him. You know what I mean? Like I guess
Yeah.
just to see him out there. I guess that's what people want. But it's not
I'm
like I
talking
said.
about
It's
what's the game for him
no.
though.
That's what I'm saying. Like people just want to see him out there. But like
Yeah,
you
we
said, he
do, of
doesn't get
course.
anything
Like,
from it. Yeah.
you ain't getting shit out of that.
Yeah.
Except just more ammo for somebody to be able to say something stupid. So
Yeah. Like if it was kind of like his second year in the league and he did it, all right, cool. Like he out there, just having fun.
yeah.
But you know what I mean? People was talking about this 10 years in, 15 years
Mhm.
in. I'm like he done everything by this time. Like what? Like you might as well, that's like telling him to get in the 3-point contest.
Right. Yeah,
Like
it's over with, bro.
you know what I mean? Like Yeah,
So
move
nah,
around.
nah, I feel you on that. That's just it's just one of them things, man. But yeah, nah, for the All Star game for sure, they need to put some money on it. For sure, I'm cool with giving them. I mean, you're the NBA. You give them whatever. I mean, you could get damn
Yeah,
near afford to give everybody $1 million. Like, who the hell cares? Like, what is it gonna hurt you? NBA. Like, you can get a whole winning team a million each. Then you can't
yeah.
set it.
That's what I was saying. Giving each player $1 million, not
I would,
just
yeah, I would do that for sure.
because you. I mean, you earned the right to be there. You know, the voters voted
Mhm.
you in, so you're there. You're an all star. Give everybody $1 million. Hey, you made it here $1 million. You know, because everybody ain't gonna play the same, whatever. But to make them out go out there and work for, hey, and then say, hey, look, the winning team gets an extra half a mil.
Oh yeah.
You get a
Or I
win.
would
You get a
say
million for being an all star, and then the winning team gets another half a mil on top of that. So now you're gonna make them play harder.
I wouldn't even give them nothing for being an all star. I would just put it all on the game. Because I mean,
Yeah.
them
Oh
being
well, I
an
see what
all
you say. I
star,
see what
like
you saying.
for Shea being an all star, bro, you better. Like, I don't think you deserve an extra million on top of the 60 million that you're getting. But to make the game more competitive, I'd
Yeah.
absolutely put some
Okay.
money
I'm
in it.
fair. That's
The
fair.
winner get
I'm with that.
750 or $1 million, and the loser get 250 or something. Like, play for that bread. But then even still, you still apples and crumb. It's crumbs to them, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas this cup might this
Or
500 million, I mean 500,000 from this cup for some of the guys on the team is some good chicken, but
okay.
some of these
Or
other guys it's kind of like, bro,
do it like baseball does it.
I'm with that too.
Hey,
Home field advantage
you
in the
home for the
final.
in the finals.
I'm with that too.
So
I'm with that too.
now you got an added incentive to make the playoffs. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? All that stuff. Do it. I
Yep,
would. That's exactly how I would do it then.
yep. I would definitely do that. The winner of the All Star game gets home field advantage in the finals. I'm with it for sure. At that
Because you
point,
got
you
to.
wouldn't even have to do the million. You could probably do 500. You could probably do 250 in home court advantage in the finals
Yeah.
for the winning team. And
Yep.
like, you don't think Shea gonna be out there trying to kill,
Yeah.
or you don't think Jalen Brown gonna be out there trying to kill? Like, yeah. And then
Because then
there's
records don't even really matter. It'll be more on shoot. Hey, we got to get to the playoffs.
yeah. Nah, I'm rolling with that. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy how it hasn't been done already.
Yeah.
So no,
They doing all this gimmicky stuff like, which is cool, whatever, but just keep it real, keep it tangible, make it beneficial to the game. Like
yeah,
I don't like back in the days it was different. Like guys just wanted to go at each other. It wasn't a lot of buddy friendly stuff. They just wanted to go at each other. So it's gonna be hard to replicate that because that's inside of a person. You know what I mean? That you can't control how people view competition. You know what I mean? As individual players. So I don't think you would get that again. But
right,
I think now everything is incentive based and you gotta kind of keep incentivizing them. But if you incentivizing the whole conference and like you said, keep it east west, now the West like shoot, no matter which one of our teams make it, we want home court advantage. And the
mm-hmm,
same thing in the East.
yeah. No,
So
I'm
you
rolling with
may
that.
get a team in the West that may be better on paper, but the East got the home court advantage.
Yep, and
So
that's
just
gonna make
imagine that.
motherfuckers
It's
play.
gonna make the game better too. They're gonna be like, because
Mhm,
now, even though the West team may had a better team, now they got to defeat the odds. And then
right,
next year, if they lose, and let's say home court advantage was the difference, now next year in the All Star game, they're gonna be like, oh nah, we ain't going through that again. We gotta
yeah.
go extra hard to make sure we secure this home court advantage, so we can, you know what I mean? So yeah, nah,
And then
I think that's
another reason that they probably would say no is because in baseball, there's a person. Every team is represented. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in NBA,
you
not
not that's not true.
yeah, there's a person. A person from every team in Major League Baseball makes the All Star game. Yeah, look it up.
Mm,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, as it's they have to have a person from every team. Because granted, they got a lot more positions too. Like, there's a lot more spots. I think it's probably 30, 32 spots on an All Star team per team. So yeah,
Well, if you're thinking about, I mean, if you're looking at closers and
Yeah,
relievers
like
and
all the
pitchers, like
pitchers, all
starters,
the position players, starters. Yeah,
but
every
I mean, but
every.
still, even on an all-star team, if you do 15, that's one player from every team.
I think they do 12, but they also don't do person from every team though, because
But
that
I'm
would
just
make
saying, like,
it.
if you wanted to run it that way, still, and
Nah,
those you could still
couldn't do
make
that
those rules apply.
because that would mean like say a Luca and a LeBron could nah that wouldn't work, or a Jalen Brown and the Jason Tatum couldn't make that wouldn't work.
Wow. I'm just saying you could do it,
Yeah,
but
at least like this way, I think it's an average of two guys per team, but like one like a lot of the time the Reds only have one, and then so that leaves room for another team to have two or three, but yeah, every team
still,
every team.
even in the NBA, bro, like it's still more about conference. You still got to represent your conference because you never know if your team may make it. You know what I
That's
mean? Like,
probably why they don't do it though, because like who's going to who you putting in there on from the Wizards and the Nets? It's over with.
I'm
There's
not
no
saying you have to put somebody in there, but let's say hypothetically that the Nets make it to the finals, you still benefited from that.
yeah, no real shit. That real
So I don't think the representation is the problem. If you putting the best against the best, and you still putting the finals as far as the home court advantage on the line, then who cares? If my team make it, if I was on the All Star team, my team don't make it, I still repped for the conference. And
yeah.
you still because in the NBA finals it's East versus West, like everything's East versus West. So why not make the All Star game East versus West? And like you said, like we were saying, just put the home court advantage of the finals on the line.
I'm rolling. I'm
And
something
you
on that.
just, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you just keep it. You could, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, I'm
you ain't
rolling.
even gotta. You ain't even got to try to do all this other weird stuff. You know what I mean? You can even still have captains and have somebody pick their team. You just got to pick all West players. You can
Yeah,
still do whoever get the most votes, or whatever LeBron, Giannis, whoever, and still make them. Hey, you got to pick from the West. You got to pick from the East.
yeah.
So,
I got no arguments with any of that.
but now definitely, but tune into the NBA Cup. What court we at halftime yet? I think
No, it's 8 minutes
almost
to go in the
8 minutes
second quarter.
left. Okay, so and right now you got San Antonio up 3 on the Knicks. So moving right along, we're gonna jump into some college football. A little razzle dazzle. Um, yeah, man. So we had a little MVP drama, man. So first off, congratulations to Fernando Mendoza, man. Great season. Number one in ended the season as a number one ranked team. Man, had a very good season. Probably had the play of the year with that pass to the against Penn State. Um, beat the number one team, Ohio State. Like, why why was Diego upset, man? Why do you think?
I mean, I think he probably thought he had a better year, which I mean
Mm.
that's subjective. I haven't even really dove into the numbers or anything like that. But my issue with that is, I mean, he said "f the voters." I mean, what's wrong with that? You got all these media outlets saying he needs to apologize and he shouldn't have said this and that. I mean, hell, like, f him. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I mean, I think college football was down as far as like Heisman competition this year. I mean, we had a guy win it with that didn't even pass for 3,000 yards. I mean, he passed for 300 yards in a game once. I'm not sure that's ever happened. Um, so I think Diego might be a little salty about that. It was just a down year for Heisman candidates. I don't know if the transfer portal contributed to it or I'm not really sure, but I mean, you look at Joe Burrow's year. He 5,671 yards and 60 touchdowns, Heisman, and then you have Fernando Mendoza, almost half the yard, literally almost half the yards. That's crazy. But then you have Bryce Young, 48, 72, 47 touchdowns. But it has went down every year. It's went down every year.
But I also think too, when you look at that, you got to think of playing styles, but you also got to look at, I believe, impact on games. So
No,
like
that's true shit.
he may not have been like having these huge passing games, but also like Indiana running game was solid. Like their defense was solid.
Yeah,
Special teams was solid. You know what I mean? So he really didn't have to really score that much, but in the moments where the games was close against tough teams, he made the throw. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
think there was probably more of that than just numbers. Because Diego had great numbers.
yeah.
I'm looking at him right now. He threw for 30, damn near 32, 27 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions.
You said how many touchdowns?
27.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, 27 and 8.
Well, he did run a little bit too, though, right?
I didn't I could look. I was looking at all passing, but let's see.
I know Mendoza didn't run a
65% completion. Uh let's see. Take that back, 71%. Running career stats, see all. Yeah, rushing. This is showing. Why is this showing career? It won't show this year, but oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he ran for shit 826 yards this year and 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
So
still not what we used to seeing, man. We used to seeing like some crazy numbers from the Heisman Trophy winner.
yeah, but I also think too the competition is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like with it being a little more parity, like it ain't you know what I mean, guys are spread out a little more, the
that's
stars and stuff. Like
that's true too. That's true
so
too.
I don't think it's just you know what I mean, where you just had the dominance of a couple teams and just those guys was just those guys. Um
No, that's real. I just think that going back to the Diego Pavia comments and the backlash he's receiving, it's just like, man, I don't understand why we hold athletes to higher standards than we hold our parents to, than we hold politicians to. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how many times have you heard your mom say "f this" or "f them" or whatever? You know what I'm saying? But he says
yeah,
"f the voters" and everybody's in an uproar. Like, bro,
but I think that's only because like in a in a situation where first off you're getting paid a bunch of money to do this, like everybody don't get this opportunity. You probably gonna go enter the draft. You know what I mean? So not only that, like you looking at your stock and just how you represent the game of football, and to be a sore loser, like you just runner up. It ain't like you were fourth or something like that. Like you were recognized. You know what I mean? Like you was up there. It ain't like he blew you out of the water or if it's like unanimous something like that. So you were in contention for it. But
that's
to
him, bro. Like,
yeah,
still,
but I mean, but if
I hear
that's how
what
you
you said,
feel,
but
like
like,
if you say if that's how you feel, cool.
that's
But like say that amongst your people, amongst your friends, is that how you feel? But also like that just kind of like takes the the moment from the person who did one because if it would have been switched, you know what I mean? You would want somebody to congratulate you and celebrate your success. You know what I mean?
that's a very valid point, but still f them, bro.
But you
I
can
mean, I
say
feel like
that.
as a
But just
grown
don't.
man,
But you
bro,
don't post, bro. You don't post that. Why you at the club, bro?
f them.
Cool, but just keep
I mean, there's
keep that way.
definitely there's ways to do different things. Like, I feel you
That's
on that.
it. Like,
Like, people are acting like he has no reason to like, bro.
but that's like your mom having a situation in a drive-through at a fast food spot and saying that, but then going home, getting on her phone and typing it and putting it on Facebook or something. Like, is that necessary? Like, it
Hey,
ain't even necessary. Like, you can feel that way towards the spot, but just amongst yourself.
yeah, I
Like,
feel like we can all handle things differently. But yeah, all right, bro. I mean, and that's just that one specific situation. But I think society is always holding athletes to higher standards than everybody else. Like, and I just, bro,
but
I'm not watching sports for morals. Like, I honestly
right,
couldn't care. Everybody knows how I feel about like the current administration. Even if you are in support of the current administration, f you. But I mean, if you hooping, like, I'll watch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to mess with you, but I don't really care when I'm watching sports. That's it. Like I don't
Yeah,
care
but see,
about nothing else that you said or you got going on. Like you
right,
know,
but if it was personal, like if it was something personal going on with him, then cool, I don't care. But this does have something to do with sports. You know what I'm saying? And it's a it's just you play sports. Like it's just a level of just sportsmanship. And I just think and that's one of the first thing they teach whenever you got in organized sports. Like just
I
sportsmanship.
don't
Hey,
even think that that's bad sportsmanship though. Like fuck them niggas. That's just
like
like if the media says like Desmond Howard for example. If I'm an Ohio State player, I know that he feels some type of way about me. Like fuck him. I don't care. Like fuck him. Like it is what
right.
it is.
But that's like if a voter like that makes it sound like it's personal with a voter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Like
probably
I would
you got
rather him say
all
I
the
would have
motherfuckers.
rather him say fuck Mendoza than to say fuck a voter. You
Oh
see what
no.
I'm saying?
Nah, shout out to Mendoza. Like, hey,
But that's what I'm
congrats,
saying.
bro.
Like he the one that beat you. Like the voters didn't beat you.
I mean, that's subjective though. I mean, I like
Okay, look at your record. Like you could have did more. Was you the
Jaden
number one team,
Daniels.
number two team,
Jaden Daniels' record was terrible. I think they was like 7-5 or some shit when he won it.
bro? But look at the year he had though.
Yeah, he
Like
clown,
he
but they
blew like it wasn't really that close. And there was even some controversy with his because it was somebody else who they was talking about like, hey, technically had a better year, but like like their team success was better, but like, bro, your numbers are better, but you didn't impact your team enough. Apparently, from y'all wins and losses. I'll put it like this: you might have could have won it if you'd have made the playoffs.
facts. But I also think Julian Sand would have won had Ohio State beat IU.
Even and maybe that.
But
You could
maybe
even
then maybe
say that.
not. He was fourth. But like you know how I feel about Ohio State and the Heisman though. So
Right,
like
but it's also like one of them things too. It's like, what have you done for me lately? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like he was the hottest thing going, and in a good like again going against the best, and in that game you started off with a pick, but then you brought your team back. You know what I mean? You kept your team in it. You made the right plays when you had to. The throws that you made when you had to. He did it on the biggest stage. Who knows what's gonna happen in the playoffs? You know what I mean? But up until this point, on the biggest stage he'd been on, he did it. Like y'all about to play Iowa. Granted, y'all only 10-2, but y'all about to play Iowa in the Real Quest Bowl.
Them
Like this is where
bowl games is funny.
that's what I'm saying. Like this is where you are. I mean, like, let's see. Versus AP top 10 teams. 8 touchdown, 5 picks, only averaging 8 yards a pass. 60 this bro, you play the worst against top 10 teams. Against ranked teams, top AP teams.
I mean, I think that's the facts for everybody ever.
Well, I'm
Obviously,
just saying if we just talking about him and just I'm like I said, I'm just looking at him right now. Like I like I don't see
you talking
anything
about
that just
Pavia?
blows me away.
You talking about
Let me
Pavia?
yeah. Like you against a Missouri, y'all win 17-10. You 10-19, bro, for 129. No touchdowns, 1 interception. Like, you see what I'm saying? You've had some mediocre games. Like your most against Tennessee. Y'all lose 45-24, bro. You 18-28 for 268. 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
Yeah, they got
You know,
smacked up against some niggas.
it's like, bro, you gotta show out. You want the Heisman? You gotta show out. And then you could like against a man that didn't lose. Like, you know, losing 2 games ain't no like in the SEC. That's hard. Like, and they didn't have no cakewalk schedule either. So
Mm-mm.
I'm not beating up on Vanderbilt or you know what I mean. But like y'all, they had a tough schedule, and if you would have, listen, I lost to Texas and I lost to Alabama. Those are your only two losses.
Damn, I was just seeing that. That's crazy.
Those are your only two
These
losses,
niggas didn't make, how they didn't make the damn thing?
bro. Because I think the loss to Texas probably hurt them the most. I think that
Mm,
probably hurt them the
well,
most. Because Texas was ranked 20th at that time that they lost to them.
mm-hmm.
I think that's what hurt them the most.
I don't know why I thought they had 3 losses. Yeah, I'm probably. Let me see who did they beat? They beat LSU team. They ended up ass. They beat
Right.
They beat Missouri. I think they ended up. Nah.
Yep. They ended up 15th.
They beat Tennessee. They beat South Carolina, which they ended up ass.
Yep.
So yeah, nah. I mean, they really don't even have any really good. I mean, they got good wins for the time, like when they played.
At that moment, right.
Yeah, everybody that they beat was ended up ass. So nah, it's all good.
And that's it, bro. Like this is this man's first year at Indiana. That's showing out.
He came out of nowhere. That's more respect to the coach, cause like, bro, how'd you even find this nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said,
That
it don't
nigga
take
came
it
out of
takes nothing.
nowhere,
Bro, exactly. Like
hooping,
this
bro.
takes nothing away from Diego. But in that same sense, like you talking about the voters, I don't think the voters was wrong in the way they voted. Like to even put you second, like, bro, that's huge props.
Let me guess, Jeremiah Love. Ooh, Wimby. Let me guess, Jeremiah Love was third.
I think he was third.
Yeah, bro. Ohio State. If you want to win the Heisman, don't come to Ohio State, bro. Them niggas, they're never, ever getting another Heisman Trophy
Cause
winner.
they so talented, bro.
I guess, but I
Like
mean,
they just got God.
Alabama was talented too. Them niggas was
Yeah,
talented.
but you gotta think like, but a lot of they guys who won it was running backs.
Devontae Smith was a receiver.
Yeah, but and he's the outlier.
That nigga was
But
hooping. Like,
exactly, but
bro,
it took like a godly year from him to win it. But like before that, you thinking Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, like they were running backs that was winning it because there was a predominantly running team.
Bryce Young.
Did he win that with us or he win that with Oklahoma?
Nah, Bryce Young never went to Oklahoma. Bryce Young was Alabama.
Not Bryce Young. My bad. I'm
You
thinking
thinking
about
about Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm thinking about.
Nah, Jalen didn't get one. Nope. So it went starting in 2015. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, Devontae Smith, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter, and then Fernando. It's like, man, that nigga don't even fit in the names with these guys, bro. That shit crazy. I was talking to my stepdad. I was like, man, a part of me is like a little embarrassed that like this is our Heisman Trophy winner, bro. I'm used to the numbers just being fucking extraordinary.
Yeah,
But like
you
I
look.
said, nobody was really hooping like that this year. So I mean, it is what it is. But you got guys
Uh,
that's 5,000 yards, 47 touchdowns.
mm-hmm.
Look at Joe Burrow had 60 touchdowns this Heisman season.
But what was his competition? And like these guys this year, like they may have the stats, but what did your team do? Like
I mean, Jaden
they,
Daniels won it. They had 3 losses. So I mean, I don't really, I don't know. I feel like competition and stats mean more than team success when it comes to the Heisman. Because I mean, Travis Hunter won it last year. They weren't anything.
but I
I
think
feel
because he was, but I think he was a real outlier.
yeah, and
like
he was,
like he
but he was
had like he was getting picks. He was
picks,
running them
touchdowns,
back. He was hitting touchdowns, tackles, like games winning touchdowns and game winning picks. Like he
forced
was,
fumbles. Yeah, he definitely.
yeah, like he was like a huge outlier on that. like I'm just looking. I'm looking at him like you said, Jaden Daniels. I just think he had like just a crazy year. Caleb Williams, you could probably look back on that one and be like, eh.
I thought my guy had a chance that year. I can't even remember which guy it was, but I remember being kind of salty about that. I was just like, man, come on, bro. I think it was it Stroud? I think it was Stroud. I thought my guy had a chance that year, bro. And of course, he finished third. Cause let's see, I got it pulled up here. Let's see. So nah, Caleb Williams finished with way more passing yards. He had like 900 something more, and I know Caleb was a runner too, so I know that helped him. But like
Yeah.
C.J. Stroud finished behind Max Dugan. How I don't even know where they got. They had literally the same amount of passing yards. C.J. Stroud had 41 touchdowns. Old boy had 32. Maybe he was a runner too. I'm not sure. So I mean that definitely helps. Like if you
Yeah.
can 38
You
and
getting
run
something
for
on the ground? Yeah, run for like 10, 11.
Stroud wasn't running his mouth. Like that nigga wasn't running anywhere.
Nah.
So I don't even gotta I don't even gotta look that up.
That's what
But
I'm saying. Like it
he
just
wasn't running to the store. So like yeah, it was over. That Duke Max Dugan had 423. So yeah, CJ Stroud wasn't running nowhere.
and
Nowhere.
that's what I be saying. Like it's just sometimes it just be it made his numbers, like I said, his numbers may not be the reason. It was just, hey, he was just that dude on the field. He just, you know what
Yeah,
I
bro. This
mean?
nigga CJ Stroud had 136 rushing yards his whole career at Ohio State.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
But
that boy
yeah,
wasn't
so
running nowhere.
like I said, I
I
think
seen
it's
him.
okay to feel the way you feel, bro. But like, do that. You know what I mean? Do that in your, you know what I mean, with your people. You know what I mean? Express yourself, but like, just have some class. You know what I mean? When you dealing, you know what I mean, like publicly and like to put it online, like just have some class and hey, shoot, come back next year or shoot, you know what I mean? Because you don't hurt your draft stock.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I hate shit like that.
Be,
He's
be,
definitely gonna have to answer questions about that shit. And I don't like it. I don't like it. If I'm running a team, bro, I'm not asking about nothing you put on Twitter, bro. Like, are you a criminal? No, you ain't a criminal. We rolling, bro. You can hoop. Oh, okay, bet. Run it.
but don't, but you also want character guys because then you that's how you end up with the the Johnny Manziels and the Jamarcus Russells and those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? That has all the talent, but then you get them into the building and they don't have it, you know, mentally
Nah, I feel
or
that.
you're more,
I
you
mean,
know
we
what I
definitely
mean?
gonna talk, but yeah, like I don't know, bro.
But if you doing stuff, if I'm seeing red flags in college, what are you gonna say after a loss here when I bring you to the NFL?
We got belt to ass
You know what I mean? Like you may, what you gonna say? Fuck the
on IG.
coaches? Like, you know what I mean? I ain't like that call the coach made, man. Fuck them. Fuck the play caller. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who you gonna attack on your team if something don't go right? As a quarterback, and you got to think a lot of times who gets blamed for the losses? The quarterbacks most of the time. So you get in there, you get to the NFL, and you're a franchise quarterback, and they hitting you with them tough questions. Are you gonna be able to eat that and be like, yeah, that was on it was on me. I got to play better, woo, woo, woo. Or you gonna start pointing fingers?
Clearly, that don't matter because they took Shador in the 5th round, and he ain't said nothing but positive shit.
Right, but you got to think his aura. You know what I mean? His dad's aura and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother horse of another color. Like, but now, but guess you might be coach might be getting ready to lose his job over it
Oh
because
yeah,
people
bro.
calling for his head.
You know, and what's crazy is that I think Zach Taylor deserves to be fired just as much, if not more, than Stefanski. But Stefanski's gone. Zach Taylor probably gonna be there another 5 to 10 years, which is insane, bro. But
Because it's like
it's,
he's showing that clearly he gives you the best chance to win. So imagine if you'd have started him earlier in the season. I ain't even gotta say you had to name him the starter off jump. But once you've seen that Flacco wasn't the answer, Gabriel wasn't the answer. It didn't take you to week 13 to figure that out.
Yeah.
It
Buddy don't
didn't
even
take you.
look like he has a clue what's going on. Like he just be standing there like
You literally did this out of injury. Like this wasn't your plan. You know what I mean?
but and
Like
also on the flip side of that though, because now we all know that I was an advocate of seeing Shador play. I get that. But if I'm Dylan Gabriel, I'm pissed because bro, I'm a third round pick. I don't think I got a fair shake. Granted,
but it,
regardless of who you picked in the fifth round, I'm hot. Like if I'm his family, if I'm his dad, I'm hot. Like I'm like, I get it. Even if Shador is better, you should have never even picked him if you were gonna pick me. You should have just picked him in the third round and let me go to somewhere else. You know
somewhere
what I'm
else.
saying? You
But
I
I
think
think that's the reason. I think what you're saying is the reason why. Like we were all saying what we were saying and kind of pissed about it because it's like why? Why would you, like you said, pick Dylan Gabriel if you was gonna pick him in the fifth? You could have
yeah,
just picked somebody else. You know what I mean? A wide receiver or something. You could have picked something else in the third and just got Shador later on.
yeah. And
If
they
that was your
and
intention.
it's crazy. Even still, the Browns had a pretty decent draft because that
Mhm.
Schlesinger guy is hooping.
Yep.
He's
They didn't
balling.
draft bad.
Quinshawn Judkins is balling. Harold or I was getting ready to call that nigga Harold Penner. I'm wilding.
Wow.
What is that dude's name?
I can't remember off
Fanning.
the top of my
I
head,
think it's
but
Harold Fanning or something like that.
the thing is,
He's cool.
the
Mason
Browns never
Graham.
the Browns don't draft horribly. What they don't develop well. That's
Yeah,
their problem. They don't make the right decision and develop well.
yeah,
They'll
they
have the right players in the building, and then it's like, all right, what do you do with them now? Like Miles Garrett is just raw. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he's just raw, pure talent. But like, how do you let a Baker Mayfield get out the building? Like how? You know what I mean? You let these receive you Odell Beckham, you let Cooper was hooping for you, like you get these guys and you just let them get out your building. Like it's mind blowing.
yeah.
And then they go other places and it go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like like I said, I think it's player development more than anything. But nonetheless, yeah, back, to circle back. I like I said, as far as Diego, I just think he could have just went about it a different way. Um, the internet is not for everything. But nonetheless, going jump over to the grown man's league. Last but not least, man. Uh, yeah. So yeah, y'all officially out of the playoffs. Um, what did Burrow say at the? He said something that was kind of controversial.
That it was blown out of proportion. He was saying, "If I'm not having fun, then what am I
Oh
doing?"
yeah.
But he didn't say, "I'm not having fun."
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I think people, and then it's like it just shows you how much people like actually be tapping into these teams and these games. Like, bro, the Bengals is not trading Joe Burrow. Like, they're not. If you would even think that there's a chance in that, like you're not tapped in. Like the Bengals don't trade, bro. They're not trading Joe Burrow.
That's fair.
It's not happening. I don't care how much he. I mean, we don't even trade guys that we should trade. Like we don't trading
Y'all
Logan
didn't even
Wilson.
trade guys who asked for trade.
Bro, I'm saying trading Logan Wilson was crazy. That's the first time we did that in and for years. But I don't even think
Y'all will
that.
cut somebody before y'all trade them.
Yeah, the only reason we traded him is because we had benched him. So like I guess they was like, well shit, all right, well shit. I mean, you can go, but we don't even
Right.
bench niggas that, like you said, wanna I mean, we don't even trade niggas that want to be traded, bro. And it's like we don't even trade niggas that we should have. I love T. Higgins to death, bro, but we should have traded Buddy. We should have traded Buddy. But on the flip side of that, we can't draft. So like if I don't know if we should
If
have.
it's like they don't feel like they can hit on it again. It's
I
like
mean,
let's
shit. If
keep him because we don't know if we can. You know what I'm
you
saying?
if you can't get a middle of the road wide receiver in the third round out of Alabama, you miss on that, you suck, bro. And I'm to be specific is Jermaine Burton. Like how,
But
bro? We didn't
but
even really.
again,
All we
but
needed
again
was
though,
a guy to come in and get like 600 yards a season, bro. This nigga, he can't even get on the field.
but to be to keep it in perspective too,
Mm.
like y'all need a fucking front office. Like the people that go out and scout throughout the year and
Yeah.
like do the due diligent part.
Who you
Talking
telling?
about they won't fire a coach because you don't have no GM above them who's evaluating this
That's
motherfucker.
another reason why we can't trade. Like, who the fuck's
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm saying. Like nobody has
who's gonna
relationships.
do it?
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
bet I
So
bet for the Logan Wilson trade, nigga Jerry Jones probably did that himself. He probably was just like, yeah, we just gonna give him this. Like, it ain't nobody. I don't even think there's anybody at the office to actually even complete the trade, bro. Like we don't trade.
right. That's all like it's odd. But nonetheless, man, let's look at the playoff picture. Right now in the AFC, you got Denver as a number 1 seed, New England number 2, Jacksonville number 3, and Pittsburgh number 4. Right now, those will be um your top 4 seeds. You got Chargers at the 5th seed, Buffalo at 6, and Houston at 7. In the NFC, you got the Rams at 1, Chicago at 2, Philly at 3, and Tampa Bay at 4. Those are your division leaders, and then you got Green Bay at Seattle at 5, San Francisco at 6, and Green Bay at 7. So yeah, and guess what? The Colts' next 3 games is against 3 playoff teams.
Ooh, yeah, man. That season went crazy quick. I was a believer. I was one of them niggas. I was drinking the Kool-Aid for sure.
I was hopeful. That's what I was. I was hopeful.
I was sipping that
I
shit.
wasn't. I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. I wasn't all in, but I was hopeful that
I
they would
definitely
sustain it.
was. I ain't gonna hold you. I was convinced. Like, cause when I'm adding all the shit together, I'm like, okay, the running game. Whenever you can be successful on the ground, I mean, you beating the shit out of people, and your quarterback ain't really even got to do like that's a great formula for success. And y'all was
Yeah,
hitting that shit. I
but
was beating
then,
fuck out of niggas, like
but
beating
then
their
when
ass.
you say, okay, let's stop the running game. We know what happens when Daniel Jones has to try to win a game. Let's make him win the game, and it just switched
Yeah.
around. The league was
I
like,
wish
all
I
right, we ain't gonna let Jonathan Taylor beat us no more. We're gonna
had.
focus on stopping the run, and whatever Daniel Jones think he can do, we'll live with that. If we lose to Daniel Jones, we'll accept that, but we're not gonna lose to Jonathan Taylor. And now it's even more that way. Now Philip Rivers is like, okay, we're not gonna lose to Jonathan Taylor. We're gonna make him beat us. And the defense had to play out of their mind last week for it to even be close. But
Yeah.
since it's a whole different beast coming now, San Francisco, it's different. So we gonna see. And then you still got Texans again, and the Jaguars again. So
Yeah, that's
and
tough.
you damn near got to win out.
Tough.
You may not have to win that San Francisco game, but you definitely have to win both the Jaguars and Texans game and hope they lose at least one of their games each.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if the Ravens or who
No, because the Ravens, the only way they can get in is if they're a division leader.
mm,
They got to beat out Pittsburgh.
what's their record?
Pittsburgh's 8-6. Baltimore's 7-7, but they play before the end of the season.
Y'all are 8-6.
Yeah, we 8-6.
So if they win out, they can't make a wild card.
Who, the Colts?
Ravens.
We will have to. I mean, if their record is better than ours, because who's the? Okay, no, because Houston's in right now. Yeah, so it's only us and Baltimore left in the hunt in the AFC.
Mm.
So yeah, but of course, yeah, they would have to beat us out. But shoot, let's Baltimore's who they got left: the Patriots, the Packers, and the Steelers.
That's tough.
That's tough, but ours is tough too. So I mean, like I said, ours ain't no cakewalk either. And then Pittsburgh, they get the Lions, the Browns, and the Ravens. So theirs is not too. I mean, Lions ain't gonna be no pushover because they're playing for something. And the Ravens, of course, they shoot. It might come down to that last game. It might come down to that last game, but again, like I said, with us having the Niners, then the Jaguars, and then the Texans,
That's tough, bro.
by far the hardest one.
The
Way
Texans,
harder.
the Texas defense is them niggas is they going crazy.
Bro, they not giving up, bro. You can't score 20 on them.
That's
They keeping
wild.
everybody under 19 points a game. It's ridiculous. It is
Man, I just wish
ridiculous.
I could see what our team would look like if our defense played like that, bro. But
If
hey, on the
if
football
anybody
side,
team play like that, jeez.
Burrow was on some BS on Sunday, bro. And it was so cold. I'm so man, if I'd have went to that game, sat out there in -7 degree wind chill weather for them niggas to score 0 points, somebody would have had to fight me, bro. Like somebody has to fight. Like, cause that's crazy. I would have been hot. So I'm glad I didn't go. But
Man, even in the NFC, like looking at this, Carolina still got a chance, but they play the Buccaneers twice. They still got a chance to win the division. They play the Bucks twice and Seattle in between. And then you got Detroit. Who they got? They get the Steelers, the Vikings, and the Bears. They probably got the easiest. Right? I ain't gonna say that. Bears and Steelers are gonna be tough. There's some good games coming up at the end of the season for these playoff spots. Like you really got it down to the nitty gritty. Like as far as the NFC, there's only Carolina and Detroit left in the runnings. Uh, and in the AFC, you only got Indianapolis and Baltimore left in the runnings. So all these games are starting to matter a little bit more. And then people just jockeying for position. I'm here for it, man. It's gonna be great. Let's
yep,
see.
even see how it unfolds.
Let's look at this week real quick and see what games we're gonna be looking out for. Straight off Thursday, great game. Rams in Seattle.
Oh yeah, that's this Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's on the
something on that.
18th.
Yeah.
Saturday, we get a game. We get two games on Saturday. You get that Packers Bears game is gonna be good. That's Saturday night. Then you go into Sunday. You get Steelers Lions. That's playoff implications. Uh, Buccaneers Panthers. That's playoff implications. Broncos Jags. Playoff implications. Patriots Ravens. Playoff implications. And Colts and Niners Monday night playoff implications. So we're gonna have some good games this week. That's gonna change the landscape of the playoffs. For next week's show. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
me too. That's all I got though, man. What we defunding, bro?
Oh man, UC basketball is terrible, bro. They're doing me bad, man. They're doing me real bad. So just get them out of here. And it's crazy. Like I feel like all of my Cincinnati teams are having leadership, personnel. They're all struggling. I mean, you got the
Mm,
Bengals can't get it right. Their whole ownership, management, everybody associated with the Bengals, top to bottom, needs to be removed and replaced. You got the same thing with the Reds. Ownership's terrible. Leadership management terrible. Then you got the Bearcats. Just everything about the organization is in the dump. So Cincinnati sports is down right now, bro. It's looking real bad. So get them out of here. I do got something I do want to show real quick though.
we got card of the week first.
Actually, yeah, I got that, and I got something else.
Okay, cool.
Second. Ugh. back. So card of the week. Damn, where'd it go that quick? Oh, okay, here it is. Card of the week is this Prism draft picks. This
Jordan
is
Williams.
actually this is actually somebody I know in real life. He went to North
Okay.
Central quite a few years after me. I think he graduated in 2013 or something like that. But
Okay.
he was a dog, and he played. He had some tryouts with some NFL teams. Nothing really stuck. He went to Canadian Football League, had a little bit of success. So I think that's cool. And then
Oh, for sure,
secondly,
for sure.
shout out to IU football for paying for these shoes for me. Got these for free off the bet. That they would beat Ohio State. I won.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
who
Shout
did you
out to IU.
bet?
You say what now?
Who did you bet?
I bet on a site on an app.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. I've been doing that. Like I'm hedging,
wow.
bro. So like every time my team plays a big game, I bet on the other team. So if I win, I win. Or if
If you
we
lose, you
lose,
still
I
got a
win.
chance to win. Got it. Got
Y'all
it.
better tap in, bro. If
Dang.
y'all care
Nice.
enough, if y'all care too much like I do, hey, you gotta tap in.
I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted those Deions that look like that and those Ken Griffey's.
Ah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Cause see, like growing up as a kid when they first came out, like I was nowhere near for it. No shit. So like I would see like it'd probably be like one or two dudes in the hood that had them. And I was like, man, that thing's nice, but like I could just never afford it. And those are
Yeah,
two of
that
my
same
favorite
here.
players. But
That's why I went crazy when I got to high school and started making money, man. Like I said, I started my first job the summer before ninth grade started. So I wasn't playing no games. As soon as I was legally allowed to get some bread,
on
I
it.
was in there. And I
I
just
might
started going,
need you to. I might need you to find me some Griffeys and some Dion's.
man, there's some Griffey's just dropped too, bro. And the Dion,
Um,
those just came out like these the white navy joints. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but
nah, you
they
can't
came
really tell.
out like the sixth, I want to say.
I want the red, black, and white ones.
Oh man, I got those too, but they go for so much bread now, man. They don't even make no sense.
Yeah, we might have to
That's
look
that's an
into it. I might have
that's an
to.
expensive shoe.
Yeah, I might have to invest
Hey, they
and
out there though.
definitely find me some Griffeys too. Like I'm not. You know me. I'm not a shoe. I'm not a fashion person at all.
Yeah,
But
but it's crazy. Every time I see you, you got on a new pair of kicks.
that's not
Every
true. They're
time I
new to
see you,
you. They're probably new to you, but they probably been in my closet for like
bro,
years, and they
I
be
ain't
just
never
sitting
seen
there,
you rock the same pair of shoes twice, bro.
bro.
So,
If I show you my closet, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, all right, I see."
how many pairs of kicks do you have, bro?
Probably 11.
What? I don't think I've ever seen you wear the same pair of gym shoes
But
twice.
I also don't be out like that either. So like,
Yeah,
you know what I
you have
mean? Like
a different
we
look,
do this every week, but like, we really kick it like what holidays, stuff like that, her birthdays. So like that's probably 10 times a year.
bro. I see you more than that, bro.
I mean, like now, you know what I mean? But I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
like in the past, like, yeah, now I mean that we live around the corner from each other and our kids hang out there every other day.
facts.
Which we probably gonna have to get Braylon over here soon, cause yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But
All
this
right,
has been
pal.
another episode of the Epic Podcast.
Ah, you beat me to it. Hey man, catch y'all next week, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.